Ladies and gentlemen, from this point on, from what I witnessed tonight, there should be no more questions about LaMelo Ball's commitment and his maturity. And it's crazy that people got the idea that LaMelo Ball was only in it for the fame and the riches when this guy has been famous since he was 14 years old. LaMelo Ball is a superstar, and from the performance he put on tonight against the Boston Celtics, I'll stand on that. The Charlotte Hornets are currently 4-9, and that's not of LaMelo Ball's doing. From game 1 to game 13, you can see the improvement game to game that LaMelo Ball is evolving as a basketball player. From his elevated ability to read defenses and foreshadow how they're going to collapse to create space and opportunities for his teammate. And also from a scoring aspect, I remember last year, a lot of people had a problem with the amount of threes he was taking, saying he was shot chucking, not realizing that LaMelo was just building a foundation to come into this year and be a more efficient three-point shooter, which he has been thus far. And what y'all like to bring up is his finishing ability. If he can finish over Boston's defense the way he did tonight, if he can break down Jrue Holiday, Jaylen Brown, and some of the best defenders in the league like he did tonight, y'all should have no question that LaMelo Ball has been working on his game, and the development of his finishing ability is among some of the best in the league. We're talking about a 6'7", 6'8" Kyrie Irving with the creativity he has around the rim. But now let me chill on the glazing of LaMelo Ball, because as we seen tonight, there should be no more questions about his game. He finished with 36 points, 9 rebounds, and 8 assists, had 2 steals and 1 block, and the questions about his defense is still there, no doubt. I'm not saying LaMelo Ball is a lockdown defender by any means, but when he's locked in, he is a really good defender. And he's taking steps from being a liability on defense to being at least an average defender, and that is huge, especially for a guy his size. But now let's talk about the Charlotte Hornets team as a whole. Shout out to Miles Bridges, who only shot 3 of 13 from the field. However, we did need all the shots he made, especially that last one. He also had a big rebounding night with 15 rebounds. Shout out to Mark Williams, who also had a big rebounding night with 16 rebounds. He also had 3 blocks. He was absolutely essential for the Charlotte Hornets to win. And I have to give a lot of love to Brandon Miller. He only shot 4 of 12 from the field, but for a rookie, he is so mature. His feel for the game is something rare. You usually don't see this from a first-year player. He had 9 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block, and he was playing really hard out there. And we even seen some good minutes from Ish Smith, who shot 3 or 4 from the field, had a couple assists. He was pushing the pace. He was looking good out there. But now let's talk about the bad. Gordon Hayward, you really frustrated me. Now, if you look at his box score, right, this is why I do not trust plus minus. He had 6 of 15 from the field, 1 or 2 from 3. The shooting splits don't look too bad, right? He had 7 free throws, but trust me, he was awful. Missing wide open shots, missing layups. It was ugly to watch. And Bryce McGowan's, you should be flipping burgers at McDonald's, because, brother, you were selling LaMelo with every single brick, wide open brick you put up from the three-point line. I mean, nobody was near you, but you still could not put up a shot. It was ugly to watch. This brother shot 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 6 from 3, and it was frustrating to watch, to be honest. You do not belong on a basketball court anymore. Take up another profession. But let's be honest about the Charlotte Hornets for a second. They will never be a good defensive team, but they do have a guy like Mark Williams that can cover up any defensive mishaps that happens at the point of attack. You have guys like Brandon Miller, who tries hard on defense. You have LaMelo Ball that has his moments. Miles Bridges is capable, but what I really like to see change with this Hornets team is to get rid of Steve Clifford and maximize what you have in this core. This is a dynamic offensive team, and you're not maximizing that. My opinion, you guys should hit up Mike D'Antoni's phone tonight. And after year 1, I promise you, the Hornets would be the Indiana Pacers on crack. Please hire Mike D'Antoni and let the Charlotte Hornets go to work. But with that being said, guys, let me know what you think about the Charlotte Hornets. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and don't forget to turn on post notifications to not miss a single video.